In the fascinating world of American history, there's a gripping tale that has captured the imagination of many. It's the story of James Garfield, the 20th President of the United States, and the tragic event that ended his life, his assassination. In this thrilling journey, we'll explore the exciting events leading to Garfield's untimely death and the gripping story surrounding it. James Garfield's path to the presidency was nothing short of amazing, a true tale of going from very little to achieving great things. Born in a simple log cabin, he fought against the odds to become a promising leader. However, he never knew that his life would be taken away by a man who believed he was meant for great things too. That man was Charles Guiteau, the mysterious assassin who changed American history. With a troubled past and dreams of greatness, Guiteau found himself driven by a powerful need for power and fame. This burning desire led him down a dark road to murder. On July 2, 1881, the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad Station became the stage for one of American history's most shocking and sad events. As Garfield arrived at the station, excited for a much-needed vacation, Guiteau hid in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike. The shots that echoed that morning changed the future of a nation and left a deep mark on history. As we dive into this incredible story of the assassination of James Garfield, we invite you to uncover the thrilling story behind his tragic end. Get ready to be amazed by the suspenseful twists, the chilling reasons behind a madman's actions, and the lasting impact left by a beloved president. This tale still holds the power to captivate and inspire, inviting us to explore the incredible story of a moment that forever altered the course of American history. The charismatic president. As we delve deeper into the story of James Garfield, we must first appreciate the charismatic leader he was. Garfield was a man of great intellect and charm, winning the hearts of many throughout his journey to the presidency. He was a skilled orator, and his speeches were known to hold the rapt attention of his listeners. As the 20th President of the United States, Garfield championed civil rights, education, and fiscal responsibility, earning admiration from both his peers and the public. Before his presidency, Garfield had a remarkable career as a lawyer, educator, and soldier. He was a brave and valiant Union general during the Civil War, fighting for the cause of freedom and unity. His battlefield prowess and leadership qualities did not go unnoticed, and he soon entered the political arena. In Congress, Garfield was a shining example of dedication and integrity, working tirelessly to improve the lives of everyday Americans. With his quick wit and ability to connect with people, he easily gained the respect and admiration of those around him. When the time came for the Republican Party to choose their presidential candidate in 1880, Garfield's name was put forth, and he swiftly rose to the occasion. Garfield's presidential campaign was electrifying, as he captivated audiences with his eloquence and sincerity. His message of unity and progress resonated deeply with the American people, who were still healing from the wounds of the Civil War. When he finally assumed office in March 1881, there was great hope that his leadership would usher in a new era of prosperity and national unity. Little did Garfield or the nation know that his time in the White House would be tragically short-lived. The beloved president had unknowingly set the stage for a chilling encounter with his eventual assassin. Charles Guiteau, the delusional assassin. Charles Guiteau was a man plagued by delusions of grandeur and a lifelong struggle with failure. He drifted from one unsuccessful endeavor to another, desperately seeking fame and recognition. After a series of misadventures, Guiteau stumbled upon the world of politics and became an ardent supporter of James Garfield during his presidential campaign. In his twisted mind, Guiteau believed that his support for Garfield had been instrumental in the latter's victory. He became convinced that he was owed a reward for his efforts, a prestigious government position no less. Guiteau relentlessly pursued the appointment, but his efforts were met with dismissal and disdain from the president's administration. Furious and disillusioned, he began to harbor a dark, dangerous grudge against Garfield. Guiteau convinced himself that removing Garfield from office was his divine mission. He believed that the president's death would unite the fractured Republican Party and propel the country toward greatness. Armed with this warped conviction, Guiteau set his sights on executing the most chilling act of betrayal in American history. The fateful encounter. On July 2, 1881, Garfield was preparing to leave Washington, D.C. for a well-deserved vacation with his family. The president arrived at the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad Station, blissfully unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows. Meanwhile, Charles Guiteau had been stalking Garfield for weeks, and he saw this as his perfect opportunity to strike. As Garfield walked through the bustling train station, Guiteau emerged from the crowd brandishing a revolver. With a cold, ruthless determination, he fired 2 shots at the unsuspecting president. One bullet grazed Garfield's arm, while the other struck him in the back, causing grievous injury. Panic and chaos erupted in the station as Garfield collapsed, his life hanging by a thread. The agonizing ordeal. The assassination attempt on President Garfield sent shockwaves throughout the nation. Desperate to save their leader, doctors and surgeons rushed to Garfield's side, attending to his wounds. In their haste, however, they unwittingly exacerbated the situation, failing to locate the bullet lodged within Garfield's body and introducing infections through unsterilized instruments. Over the following weeks, Garfield's health deteriorated rapidly. He endured unbearable pain and suffering as his once robust figure wasted away. The country held its breath, praying for the president's recovery, but the end was drawing near. On September 19, 1881, after 79 days of excruciating agony, President James Garfield succumbed to his injuries. A nation mourned the loss of their charismatic leader, taken from them in the most tragic and senseless manner. The assassin's reckoning. Charles Guiteau was swiftly apprehended after the assassination attempt and thrown into jail. He reveled in his heinous act's notoriety, but his twisted fantasies of heroism and acclaim quickly crumbled. Public sentiment turned against him, and he was universally reviled as a deranged, cold-blooded murderer. Guiteau's trial captivated the nation, with the prosecution painting a vivid portrait of his delusional mind and heinous actions. Despite his erratic behavior and attempts to justify his crime, the jury found him guilty and sentenced him to death. On June 30, 1882, Guiteau was executed by hanging, his grisly end serving as a grim reminder of the terrible consequences of his actions. The legacy of a tragedy. The assassination of President James Garfield left a lasting impact on the United States. The nation mourned the loss of a beloved and promising leader whose time in office was tragically cut short. Garfield's death underscored the need for better security measures to protect the president and other high-ranking officials from potential harm. Moreover, the disastrous medical treatment Garfield received highlighted the importance of sterile practices and the need for advances in medical knowledge. In the wake of the tragedy, the medical community began to adopt more stringent standards, and new technologies emerged to aid in diagnosing and treating patients. Garfield's ordeal ultimately played a role in the development of modern medical practices. Charles Guiteau's descent into madness and obsession with achieving fame and recognition is a cautionary tale. His twisted beliefs and violent actions stand as a stark reminder of the devastation that can result when one's grip on reality is lost and the pursuit of personal glory is pushed to its darkest extremes. In telling the story of James Garfield's assassination, we remember the life and legacy of a president taken too soon and the lessons learned from this tragic event. We honor Garfield's memory by acknowledging the importance of unity, compassion, and progress in the face of adversity. We can strive to build a better, brighter future for all by understanding the past. If you found this deep dive into the tragic story of President Garfield compelling, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating historical content. Leave a comment and let us know what you think. This is Unfolding History, bringing the past to life, one story at a time.